What, you don't make the million, so you only make $700,000 a year? You can't find happiness in $7,000? Something wrong with you, man. There's joy in the process. That's how you make $1 million.
It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Hey, what it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ, and we back with another lit video, man. So we back here in the confessional, right in front of the trusty 96 Camaro RS. They got that 3800 series motor, that V6 killer. Or it is the V6, so it's probably a V4 killer. But scratch that anyway. Hey guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, man. Give your boy some loves. Drop me a comment. I love to reply to y'all. Y'all my dogs, my everyday people. I fucks with y'all. Hey, and if you haven't by now, go ahead and subscribe. Share this out to your people. Let them know that it's a fly ass dude in here from Oklahoma City on here. Go subscribe. Man, check me out, all right? That's where we at, everyday people. So let's get into it, man. This is a confessional, and no, we're not doing no prison talk, and we might not confess on too much shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about me, because I'm the real OG. I've really been through this. Been through the streets, through the good, the bad, and the ugly, but I ain't here for the bad and the ugly. I'm here for the good, and I'm here to tell you how to uplift yourself and how to move forward. So by listening and by watching it and expressing my love for business and learning, I ran across this video with SteveHarvey, man. And I know a lot of y'all probably seen this video out there, and I actually seen someone else react to it. So I was like, damn, I know this is so cold that I got to react to this because the information is powerful, okay? So I'm gonna break it down for you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just drop the clip in, let Steve talk about it, and then I'm gonna get back to you, okay?
When people try to figure out how to make $1 million, they have no idea how daunting that is. Because if you know how to make $1 million, you go make it tomorrow. But since you can't figure out how to $1 million idea, you go somewhere and sit down. That's the wrong approach. If you apply your gift, your God-given gift that he gave you, you have millions. If you break it down inch by inch into things essential, or the 10 by 10 theory. You don't need $1 million idea, you need a $10 idea. You have something that you can do so well that someone will give you $10 for it. Once they give you $10, all you got to do is whatever you did to get that 10, do it 10 more times. You have $100 simply because you took a $10 idea and you did it 10 times. If you take that $100 that you made since you done it 10 times and you do it 10 more times, you now have $1,000. Do whatever you did to do $1,000, do it 10 more times. You got $10,000 now. Imagine if you was making an extra $10,000 a month. Whatever you did, whatever it took to make yourself $10,000, all you got to do is do it 10 more times. 10 more times, my friend, you now have $100,000. I got news for you now. If you can make $100,000, you just a step away from being a millionaire, man. And one more time, just one more time. Do it 10 times. Man, that sounds hard. It is hard. You duplicate your efforts by 10 times 100,000, you became a millionaire with a $10 idea. So stop bogging yourself down trying to figure out how to make $1 million. Do what you can do to make $10. And then do the 10 by 10 theory. Inch by inch, anything's a cinch. Along the way, when you was down here making 20,000, but you did right here, and all of a sudden you making $250,000 a year. That's way better than that 20,000 you had when you started. So there's joy in the process. Your life is actually a lot richer at 250. It'll become even more richer at $500,000. It becomes even richer than that at $750,000, $750,000. If you don't get to the million, man, you gonna trip because you're making $900,000 a year? No, you're gonna be happy. What, you don't make the million, so you only make $700,000 a year? You can't find happiness in $7,000? Something wrong with you, man. There's joy in the process. That's how you make $1 million.
What SteveHarvey is basically saying is find out what you can do, something you're good at, and apply your specialty to doing it over and over. If you keep applying those same principles, there's a chance that you'll continue to make money. He said find out how to make $10 and do it 10 times. Okay, then you get $100. Then you got that $100, you need to do what you did to get that $100 10 more times to get another $100. So basically, you gotta do that 100 times to get to 1,000. Then to get to the 10,000, you gotta do that 1,000 times. Okay, to get to the 10,000, to get to the 100,000, you gotta do that 10,000 times. So you see where this is going? Most people can't see past the first 100 times you have to do something. Cause when you look at something, you be like, damn, I gotta do this 100 times. A lot of people say give stuff 6 months before you say it did not work for you. Try something out for 6 months, try something out for a year. Cause that gives you enough time to say, hey, you know, things are moving. So let me try to redirect myself before I get too involved or get too deep or invested. Because once you get too invested, then you automatically cut all your losses, start over, regroup, and you got a lot to write off for your next tax return. Do this for 6 months to a year to succeed. If you wait that time and you do succeed, then it's all worth it. Because once you get to that end step, you now have a formula. So that formula is what Steve is talking about, to find out how to make the money and continue to repeat it. But you can't repeat the formula if you haven't tried or if you've given up too quickly. So say if I get into real estate, I don't want to get out of real estate in the first 3 months if I haven't made any money. No, I want to keep going. I want to find other ways of getting into real estate. So basically what I'm saying is never stop building onto your craft until you perfect it and find a way to make money out of it. The only way I could confirm that this thing works is that I did it with hats. No, I did not make $1 million, but I found something that works and makes me money, and I continue to do the same thing. I did not switch it up. When I started selling hats, I knew I need to get a small price margin. So I got a small price margin. Then I needed to sell them at a certain price point. Selling the hats for $20 was my price point. So I was getting $15 every hat. So for that $15, I just had to keep doing it. And every Friday and Saturday I was doing it, I was getting my $200, $300. So that's what Steve Harvey was talking about. You gotta continue to do that. Now, had I continued to do that, and I would have saved my money, because he also talks about you take the money that you make and you put it back into the money that made you more money so you can make more money. Okay, so once you continue to do that, you're making hats, you're selling hats. I'm selling these hats and I'm making more money than I'm putting the money back, and that's how I scaled my hats from buying 50 hats to 250 hats to 500 hats. Because I was taking the money I was making and putting it back into the hats instead of putting it into my pocket. And then I could continue to do the same thing over and over and over, okay? So I never made it to $1 million, but I did make enough money to, you know, not be in debt with child support or lose my car or lose my place of living. I made enough money, okay? So that's all we gotta say about that. Another point is, he says, okay, so once you get up to about 100,000, which I'm saying you got to continue this over and over and over. Once you get to 100,000, you need to regroup, step back, and look where you can put people in places and delegate certain tasks to other people so they can increase productivity, and then you're making more money faster using the same process that you began with, starting at level 1, making that first $10. So now you have a team of people that are contributing to making that $10 over and over in a faster pace. So when he says that's what it takes to be a millionaire, if you take that step, if you take that last step, when you're at the 100,000, before you get to the million, you go to that last step and you start all the way back over. And you take all those people and you start them all the way back over, and y'all hitting every chop, making the 10, making the 100, making the 1,000, making the 10,000, making the 100,000. The philosophy's great. The idea is great. So I just wanted to pass that along to y'all and let y'all hear Steve Harvey's words. These are his words, not mine. But they inspired me to show you guys and talk about it, because I seen it with my own eyes and I was like, damn, I had the formula, I just couldn't execute. What I'm telling you guys is it's time to execute. So your boy is executing, but not with hats these days. It's other stuff. But y'all gonna see that in just a few videos. I'm gonna be pulling up some all new stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just know we all good. We're gonna continue to go up. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Go up with me. If y'all like my food videos, Leave me a comment. Y'all like my prison videos? Leave me a comment. Y'all want some more tax advice? Leave me a comment, because I'm finna drop some more tax advice. Jump in with me. Get your taxes done. Work on your credit. Get some good credit information. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fix your credit. I'm gonna give you the credit building methods. I'm gonna just pass those along to you, because I'm not a wealth advisor. I'm just a that makes money, and I got a business degree. So I kind of understand what I'm talking about. I'm not just shooting words out my ass. So, man, just trust me and I trust you, okay? All right, everyday people, thank y'all for watching. I'll holler at your peace.
Murray, down to the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Are you in the middle of the game and your wife keep nagging you about the house that y'all ain't sold or the property y'all ain't sold, and you sitting on the couch trying to catch the game and Murray's just launching one to DeAndre Hopkins? Is that you? If that's you, give me a call at 405-759-0038. Let me sell your house for you and you can continue watching the game.